What's up, guys? Graham here, playing a little bit of the warrior action in the world of Warcraft. Oh, God. This guy jumps down and blade storms right off the bat. That's like suicide right there. Or wait a minute. Oh, he didn't pop all of his recklessness and stuff like that. Alright. So let's disarm you. Let's go ahead and pound away at you, sir. You knew you weren't going to win this fight, man. There's no way you could have thought you were going to win against two people down here like this. Maybe you didn't see everybody down there. I don't know. Oh, he did get the paladin really low there, though. Yeah, he did a decent job. Alright. But if he's seen all of us down here and he still attacked, that was rather foolish. But I'm sorry I haven't made too much WoW videos lately, but we will be trying to change that just shortly. And we got the flag carrier running straight at us. Let's see if we can take him out. But one of the big things I'm kind of waiting on is, man, Heroic leaped out of my blade storm. Gosh. But one of the things that I'm kind of waiting on is Warlords of Draenor. I'm really looking forward to that expansion. All the PvP changes and all that seems like such a good thing. I'm looking forward to the garrisons. Uh-oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Got hunters hitting me. Got warlocks hitting me. Got everybody hitting me. Let's try to peel off of our flag carrier. And since I've gotten some heals, let's go back and kill some people here. So, man, that hunter is still hitting me though. That is not good. That is not good. We've got to get away. Alright. Our second win. Gosh, that hunter, man, he is just not letting up on me. Oh well. Let's go this way. Let's get away from the people that want to focus me, because that is not a good thing. But yeah, Warlords of Draenor is coming out November 13th, I believe it is, which is one day after my birthday, and I cannot wait for this expansion. Hey, look at you. Put the smack down on you, ma'am. Stop! Thief! What? Named Orc Paladin? Isn't that a rogue? A panda rogue? Name Orc Paladin. Okay. Alright. Rather humorous there. Just like a woman doesn't know what she wants. I'm joking, women. I'm joking. But, yeah, the thing is, this new expansion looks like it's going to be really good. And all the things that I'm seeing, I'm really liking. It seems like Blizzard is really coming around with what the players want, because people have been begging for like player housing and like less CCs in the game. The CCs have always been crazy. They've always players have always complained that there's just way too many abilities, and many of them are not needed. And you know, they shouldn't have all that. And you see most games are going to a more simpler type of ability action bar format, so to say. It's the, like, take for instance like the League of Legends and all those games. You have like 8 abilities that you use, and people love it. Yes, League of Legends still takes a lot of skill with just 8 buttons. So taking away all these abilities is not looking like it's going to be a bad thing in Blizzard's point of view. I imagine a lot of longtime WoW players are going to see it as a bad thing, because they're used to so many abilities. They kind of think that all these abilities is what makes them a skillful player. And yes, there is a factor of skill in being able to manage all of those abilities. But there's a lot more to the gameplay than that, and in general, Blizzard is seeing it that all these abilities are not a good thing. So they're kind of reducing a lot of it. They're reducing the CCs that everybody's been complaining about because WoW has always had insane crowd control spells and all that, where you're just CC'd most of the fight a lot of times. And with this freaking Frost Mage there, you might see people get CC'd a whole bunch. But yeah, they're just changing so much, and I'm looking forward to all these changes because it's all stuff that I've always wanted WoW to change. I've quit WoW so many times in the past because I'm like, man, the PvP, man, it's all about how long you can take the other player out of the fight, not what you're doing in the fight. So, yeah, I never liked that aspect. I want the action to determine the winners. When are you using your charges? When are you using your pulls? When are you setting up your burst? Well, all that stuff, that should be the big factors in PvP to me, and not all about how much you're taking somebody else out of the fight. Yeah, CCs that last for short durations, they matter, but they don't impact so much. Take for instance, if somebody is popping their burst, being able to throw a CC on them that's going to take away some of that burst would be a really good thing. And but the CC shouldn't last the entire time that your entire burst is wasted because you're sitting in a 10-second CC. That is not cool. But with the new expansion looking so good, I am really thinking that I'm going to pay quite a bit more attention to WoW and put out a lot more WoW videos definitely around that time. I'm wanting to put out more WoW videos now, but with the expansion coming up, that seems like the opportune moment to really do a lot of WoW gameplay. And, most of you guys know that Rift is usually my primary game because I love Rift. Rift is an amazing game. But their expansion is scaring me. It's, here I'm looking at the World of Warcraft expansion like, yeah, man, I can't wait for this. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And then you look at the Rift expansion, it's like, all these changes look bad. They look really, really bad. And, you can't get motivated for it, man. You just can't. And it's scaring me. It's making me think that my primary game is possibly not going to be my primary game coming up. And that's not to say that I'll quit Rift or I won't be making videos of it or something like that, because on my Rift channel I'm going to continue to do at least 3 videos a week is always the goal. And that's going to continue even if the expansion is terrible. But the expansion may be great. I don't know. It just looks bad. So I'm really not looking forward to it anymore. I was looking forward to it, and now I'm not. After they've kind of released all the, a lot of the PvP changes that they're doing, and I'm looking at the PvP changes thinking, this could ruin PvP in the game. They are making that decision, a decision that's so big that it could ruin the PvP in the game, I believe. So, yeah, I'm seeing a lot more WoW time coming up. But those aren't the only 2 games that I'd like to focus on. One game I've really got my eye on, and I'm wanting to play more now, except for the game keeps bugging out because it's still in beta, is Arcade. Arcade is made by the same people that make Rift, and Arcade seems to be an amazing game. I know it's not made by Trion. Trion's just publishing it, but Trion is making a lot of changes to the original format of the game to where it's a lot more appealing to me. It's Asian MMOs tend to really focus on the big grind fest. I guess Asian players really... Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, no. Alright. We killed 15 people before we died once, so that's not bad. Alright. But, normally The Asian market, I believe, really enjoys the grinding in games. They like to really put a lot of effort and a long time into grinding. But like the US players generally do not like that. They like to go in and have a big impact and then be able to go to their job or whatever else afterwards. And basically, the grinding is just not appealing to US players usually. So, Tron is kind of tweaking it to where it's not as bad, I believe. I believe it's still going to be grindy because that's just the nature of the game. But they are making a lot of changes to make it a little bit different. So, I'm really looking forward to Arcade, but right now, since it's in beta, and I'm hoping it's only because it's in beta that this stuff is happening, whenever I install the game, I always put all of my games on an external hard drive. And whenever I was trying to play Arcade, I played it at first easily, and I made a couple videos of it and put it on my everything channel, my third channel that I have. But after that, I reinstalled the game, and whenever I reinstalled it, I'm getting really low. Getting really low? No, the Blade Storm. The Blade Storm got me. Not cool, man. But whenever I reinstalled it, I started getting the error 5001. And, man, I only killed 3 more people and died. That sucks. I guess it's above average, but, you know, I want to kill 10 people for every time I die, at least. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the Arcade was giving me the error 5001, and kept on looking up solutions for it, and none of the solutions was seeming to work until somebody said that you have to have the patcher on the same drive as the game. So I ended up putting the patcher on my external hard drive as well, and it installed. It finally patched up. But after that, I tried to play the game and it would fail to load game data. Oh man, the flag carrier is CCing me. Let's take this guy out. 1v1, sir, you are in a lot of trouble. Hitting his pet there. Not cool. Let's execute him. It's not a tumor. Yeah, we completely dominated that guy. But what I was saying is that now it's not, Arcade is not even loading the game data. So I can't even play the game. And I'm really wanting to. Maybe I've got to put it on my main drive. I just want to avoid that at all costs because my main drive isn't a big drive. I basically plan my computer setup as only primary files are going to be on the main drive, and then all games and other stuff is going to be on external hard drives. So for me to have to put Arcade on the main drive is not going to be something I'm going to enjoy doing, but I may do it just so I can play the game. But that kind of stuff shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be happening at all, and it really sucks that I'm even dealing with that. But hopefully it's only happening because it's still in beta. Or it's an open beta now. Okay, yeah, it's still in beta, I think. Or did it release? This better not be the release where it's doing all this. It might be. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might be released. Oh boy. Alright. So, Arcade, get your stuff together. Alright. But yeah, I see a lot more WoW videos coming up. And the thing is that this has always been on my mind, but, you know, I've still just loved playing Rift so much. But I know that the real crowd is on games like World of Warcraft and all that. That's where I'm going to get, you know, a lot of... Oh, no, I'm getting jumped. I'm getting jumped. How did that happen? All of the people were on the left side of the battlefield, and I was running down the right side. Why did they all run over to me right there? Not sure. I think they've given up. That's what it is. Yeah, we've got 2 flags now. They've got 0. I think they're just farming the middle and running back and forth to wherever they can. So if they're going to run and chase me, I'm going to go ahead and, well, they just killed our only guy. No, we're not going to fight over there. I was thinking that I was going to go over there and back up my guy and bring the fight to them so they don't chase me, but no. If it's just me against 8 or 9 or whatever was over there, I would rather pass. What? They're doing it again? No! What the heck, man? What? I got 3 or 4 people hitting me. No! I just rezzed, man. Alright. Guess that's the nature of the game right now. We've got the last flag, and I imagine they're just going to let our guy run it in. So, yeah, I've got 23 kills, almost twice as much as the second highest. And, yeah, I ended up getting 4 deaths, which a couple of those shouldn't have happened. So, it's just that they're acting pretty crazy. And that's a Shadow Priest. Nice. I'm topping damage, too. Topping damage big time. So, yep. But I wish Arcade would run right. That way I could play that a little bit. But yeah, like I was saying, the World of Warcraft videos are going to be probably coming a lot more shortly. I'm still going to be making my at least 3 Rift videos a week. If I can. You know, sometimes I get busy and stuff and I don't put out as much content as I would like, but hopefully we'll get the Rift video still flowing, even if the expansion turns out to be really terrible. But I don't know. But I'm really looking forward to all the World of Warcraft content that I'm going to be making. Can't wait for this expansion. It's got me so hyped up. But, you know, I've always thought World of Warcraft was a decent game and everything like that. I've just always wished that they would tweak the PvP in certain ways. Oh, there we go. And we went 24-4, topping kills big time and topping damage. Oh, yeah, damage big time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As usual, my name is Grim, and make sure you hit that like button if you want more WoW content. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.